Hello everybody, my name is Juunibug, and if we haven't met before, I'm Juunibug, and if we have met before, I'm Juunibug. Welcome back, or it's nice to meet you. I promise I have new videos coming up, but I've been sick, which is why my room has been messy, and I've also just been very tired, been going through a very difficult, mental time in my life. March is usually very hard. But anyways, I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind, something that I think about a lot, and I just thought, might as well put my emotional constipation out into a video and see if it resonates with any of you guys watching. If you like the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of feeling out of place and being yourself. If there's one thing I remember, there was an old Jenna Marbles video, I don't know if it's up anymore, and she made a video called Thoughts About Being Yourself. And it's something that resonated with me because she said being yourself is very lonely, it's very difficult because there's only one of you, and not everybody will understand every single part of you because there's only one you in the entire world, this population of a gajillion people. And sometimes that makes it hard to find a place to perfectly fit in. I know for me, I have felt this way, I was homeschooled and, trying to go to regular people's school. There wasn't really people that could relate to being homeschooled, or they just thought I was weird. Even being in high school, it took me some time to find a group that I fit in with because, well, I was a nerd, and back then it wasn't really cool to like anime and video games, and I'm happy that it's changed a bit. But as I've gotten older into college, and then now as an adult that is just like a video game girl on the internet, sometimes a VTuber, it's really difficult. And I feel like it was one of those things I thought would get easier with time because we're all adults and we're all cool with each other and everything is just so easy because we know everything. And then you turn 18 and go to college and realize you don't know jack shit about anything, and nobody knew jack shit about anything. And it's really stressful and scary. In more recent years, as in the past 5 years, I graduated college in 2020 right into COVID. I went through a pretty rocky friend breakup. I actually went through quite a few in college, 2. But this one was one that really left me feeling like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? Am I even a likable person? Do I even like myself? Do other people like me? Am I ever gonna find a friend group that I will ever fit in with? Ever again, ever again? It's a very lonely road. So if you're somebody that feels that way of I'm just weird, I'm out of place, and I feel like especially if you are neurodivergent or have issues socializing or even just have other physical illnesses, or maybe you're just part of the queer community, it can be kind of difficult to find places to fit into. And I think for me, something that is really important to me is just a place I can be my weird self. I've had to dim myself down a lot because I've just wanted to fit in. I've masked my personality because I was really scared of being rejected. I really just wanted a friend group or a community that I could just be with, I really wanted to fit in with a lot of streaming communities. I wanted to fit in with just game communities I really liked. And sometimes I just really didn't feel like it was for me, or I just didn't feel like people necessarily cared about me. And this isn't to be like a, hey, I'm talking about you, I'm calling you out type of thing. I mean, even as a VTuber that has gone from face camming to being a VTuber back to being a hybrid type of deal, it can just be really hard because there's so many of these hidden rules of you need to always be a VTuber all the time. You can't do this. You need to be doing this trend and blah, 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 blah. And there are just some things where I just feel like it's just not really me. It's not a bad thing, but it just doesn't really feel like it's for me. I'm not really the type of person where I want to just walk up and shake my VTuber boobies for everybody. Some people are into that. That's just not for me though. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's often made me feel like, do I just not fit into this place? And it's very weird. One thing that I've been learning as an almost 30-year-old person on this bitch of an earth. I think I'm kind of comfortable being alone. I'm not antisocial though, but I think the most important thing is to just take your time. In my opinion too, if you're hanging out with like the wrong people, it doesn't feel good anyways. But sometimes if you just feel like people don't really understand your heart's wavelength, what is this, some Kingdom Hearts things? Well, I am in a Kingdom Hearts sweater. But sometimes it feels like if you're not on the same wavelength of somebody that just really connects with you, I feel like it still feels lonely. Like you can be in a room full of people and just not connect with anybody there. You know, I think take some time to just try to navigate who your friends are, navigate who you are, because when you kind of get a feel for who you are and what your values are, then you'll find people and attract people of those values, and you kind of know where to steer clear from. I guess I'm also saying this too because I get some viewers in my community, or even some of you guys in my YouTube comments, that talk about like how lonely you are, how you don't have any friends. And trust me, I've been there too. Sometimes people think I'm this very confident, extroverted, outgoing person. I am very scared half the time when I talk to people. It's very nerve-wracking for me. I feel very vulnerable. I think the biggest thing is like being willing to take a risk and put yourself out there. I know I made a video at the beginning of this year, you know, putting yourself out there, just trying. And I think it's still really important to, and to not beat yourself up if the friendships don't work out the way you want to. I mean, people are always changing, girl, and you are always changing too. So sometimes it just happens, and it's not a bad thing, and it's okay. I just hope that any of you guys watching this video that feels like I don't have any friends, it's really hard to socialize, I am in a marginalized group of people, community, and therefore I don't always feel comfortable or safe to be myself or express myself, or that people will accept me. I sympathize with you guys, but I also hope that you find some hope, and hopefully even like if you just watch this video or watch another gaming video of mine, you know, hopefully it just helps you feel a little bit better. I think one of the nicest things for me is when people in my community make friends with each other, because I frankly can't promise to be a friend to everybody on a very deep level, but I do care about everybody that comes through my community, people that come through and watch my videos or just interact with me. Like, if you have a good and kind heart, like, I do hope the best for you in every sense of the word, and I hope that you do find that group of friends, because I think we all deserve to have people around us that care about us truly and genuinely, and to have people that make us want to be better people. And I hope that you don't feel like you have to hide who you are just to fit in with people, to be accepted by people, because we all deserve to be our authentic selves and be the best versions that we can be. Anyways, sentimental talk. Oh my god, Junie, please stop. Thank you for watching this random video. I know my room's a mess, I'm a mess. It was so rambly, kind of a different vibe, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. Be sure to comment and like and subscribe. It really helps me out, but also I'd really like to hear your thoughts and feelings on the topic, if you don't mind. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!